Hello, team. This is TJ coming back at you on your Life Network. Here we go again. Okay. Right now, we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about Chapter 5 in the 45-second presentation that will change your life. And Chapter 5 is titled Digging Down the Bedrock. Digging Down the Bedrock. Okay. How many of you would agree with me that building a foundation for anything that you do, building a foundation is critical to your success? Absolutely, right? So you want to spend some time up front digging down to that foundation and dropping that foundation down, right? Okay? Well, is it important to make sure that you drop that foundation down on some solid ground, right? Very important that you do that, right? Because you don't want to drop it on no sinkhole or, quicksand or some soft dirt or something like that, right? You want to make sure that it's on some hard surface that's going to keep that foundation solid for years to come, right? Okay? Well, that's exactly what you're going to do here, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Okay, digging down the bedrock. What I want to do is I want to focus you on the picture in the book, in the chapter, that has the stick man guy digging a hole. Okay, and I want you to refer to that picture. And we're going to focus mainly our discussion on that particular picture so that we can talk about the foundation of teamwork. Okay, foundation of teamwork. It's very, very important that we do this, that we build a foundation of solid teamwork and make sure that the emotion and the psychology of all of that is good and it's going to continue to build, okay? So let's talk about that. Refer to that picture with the stick man guy digging, okay? Now, here's what I want you to understand, okay? That's a guy digging a hole. What that picture is basically, is analogous to in our business is that this guy is actually digging for his retirement. Okay, that's what he's essentially doing in this picture, digging for his retirement. Okay, now I want you to describe this picture for me and tell me what you see. All right, give me some things. Right, exactly right. He's digging a hole, right? So he's digging for his retirement by himself, right? Okay, he is by himself, isn't he? Absolutely. What tool is he using to dig? He's using a shovel, right? He's using a shovel, right? He's not using a spoon or a fork or a pick, right? Or a finger, right? What is he doing? He's using a particular tool, a shovel. And it's really important to understand here. Okay, we're going to get into that in a little bit, the meaning of that. Okay, what else? What else do you see? The guy doesn't look very healthy, does he? He looks really, really thin, huh? He probably need to take some more protein, hire a personal trainer, right? Maybe what he's really digging here is like his grave. Pretty soon he's just going to jump in that hole and just lay down, take his last breath, exhale, and call it a day, right? Absolutely, right? Okay. So now, here's a guy that's digging a hole using a shovel, right? Analogous to using a job, the tool, right, to build a retirement, right? Okay. Look at his face. What do you notice about his face? He's not showing much emotion in that face, is he? How many of you remember going to a job and seeing people around you and seeing the blank stares on their face? Right? It's kind of like they really don't even want to be there, do they? Right. Okay. Well, that's what's happening with this guy, right? Because he's digging by himself. Let me ask you something. How long can you possibly dig by yourself, stay healthy, and own your life? We talked about that in Chapter 16, right? The probability is very, very low that you can produce that kind of outcome in the long run, right? Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to focus on the psychology of what's going to happen here with this business, okay? Let me ask you something. Would you agree with me that if you're digging a hole and you're digging for your retirement by yourself, what are your coworkers doing? Digging for their retirement by themselves. Most of your friends, what are they doing? Digging for their retirement by themselves, right? Okay? What if, since they're all digging by themselves in their own little pictures, what if we invited 4 of your friends, right? What if you invited 4 of your friends into your picture? How many people are not digging in that picture? 5. You got 5 people digging in the picture now, right? Okay? Now, when you were digging by yourself, you were doing what? 100% of the workload, receiving 100% of the compensation, right? Okay? Now, when you invite 4 of your friends to join you in the picture, what's your workload? Is it 100%? No, it's down to 20% now, right? Because you got 5 people sharing the 100% workload. But what if you were getting paid like you did 100% of the work? Is that huge or what? Right? That's a better way to get paid, right? Which one would you rather do? 100% of the work and get paid 100%, or 20% of the work and get paid 100%? 20% and get paid 100%, right? Okay. How do you achieve that? You have to help 4 of your friends reduce their workload down to 20%. Are your friends excited? Sure they are. They're fired up about this, man. Dude, they don't have to work 100% anymore. It's 20% to get paid 100%. They're excited, right? Okay. Now tell me something. When you work by yourself, is it a lot of fun? Or working with strangers and people you don't like? No. What if you were working with your friends? Would it be more fun? Sure it would be. So now you're having more fun, and you're creating more income on less effort. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay? So now what would happen if your 4 friends would invite some of their friends? Would they want to do that since you're having so much fun? Sure they would, right? So let's help them invite 4 of their friends. Now you got 16 new friends. So what's happening? 16 new friends plus 4 your friends, and then that 1 yourself, right? And then you got 21 people digging. What's the workload? 5%. Right? 5%, approximately 5%. So now everybody's workload's been reduced to 5% that's involved in the business with you, right? So now you're working 5% getting paid on 100%. That's pretty cool. But everybody's doing 5% getting paid on 100%. Is that good? How much more fun are you having? A whole lot more fun, right? Okay. So now let's talk about the next step. What if those 16 people invite 4 people? How many people are digging? You got another, what? 64 people, right? 64 people. You got a total of 85 people total now in this picture digging. It's kind of like a party, isn't it? When you got a whole bunch of friends like that together, man, is there much work getting done? Probably not, right? Okay. 85 friends digging. What's the workload? Let's say it's 100 people digging, just to round the number off, right? 1%. 1% but getting paid like you did 100%. What are all your friends doing? Working 1%, getting paid like they did 100%. Okay? Let's see what that translates to when we compare that to a 40-hour work week, right? What's 1% of a 40-hour work week, since that's what most people do to dig their retirements, right? 40 hours a week, right? What's 1% of a 40-hour work week? Exactly. 0.4 hours, right? 0.4 hours translated into minutes is 24 minutes. Imagine working 24 minutes and getting paid like you did 40 hours of work. Imagine all your friends working 24 minutes and getting paid like they did 40 hours of work. Is that cool or what? And is this something you would want? Right? The psychology is this. Work less, work smarter, right? Make more money and have more fun doing it, right? Is that a good deal? Sure it is, right? Something to think about. This is TJ for the Own Your Life Network.